Ciao, Randy and Marisa here on it's gonna be a stormy Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
We'll say
There's still
85%
some
chance.
blue skies in the background. It's very beautiful. It's very nice outside. A light breeze. Weather's almost always great here, so we're enjoying it. All right, this week we have just a special video. Some of you might find it boring. I apologize. You know, we started this channel to show our move to Italy and some house renovations and the things that we are doing. We've been doing a lot because we're not doing any house renovations, so we've been showing a lot of videos of sagras and festivals and all that. Wait for the car to go by. So this week, you know, I got downstairs in the big kitchen downstairs, and I tore out the old water filtration system. I took out the old dishwasher because it was leaking, and I installed a brand new RO system. I'm going to show you that whole process on this video. I hope you're interested in it. It's a really neat little kit that you can get from what we call Leroy Merlin, but it's
Leroy Merlin.
Because it's French.
It's French.
So, it's a pretty easy system to install. Now, a caveat, I worked as a plumber in my early 20s, so I have some plumbing skills, and you know, those really don't leave you. You still have them. So I've done some work like that. So if you don't really have any plumbing skills, hire a plumber to do it. But this kit's really pretty easy to do. I did 2 of them. It took me about, well, the video is 25 minutes, you'll see.
Yeah, but you also
it took me
changed
about
the
45
valve
minutes to an hour.
for the water pressure.
I did, yeah. So I didn't film that,
No.
unfortunately. We had, our water pressure in the house dropped about 3 weeks ago. Really couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Talking to some neighbors, they're like, yeah, we get hit and miss water pressure. So we thought it was just a summer thing, but it got to a point it was bad, like really bad.
No.
Like you go to get in the shower and it's just kind of dripping out. And you're like, no, this isn't gonna work. So Marisa called Umbra Aqua.
Umbra Aqua.
And Umbra Aqua came out, and it came out the same day we called, which was shocking.
Shocking.
The guy pulls the line ahead of the meter, opens it up, blowing crazy hydrant pressure.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you probably got a bad pressure regulator. I'm like, crap. So I jet over I take it off and I jet over to the hardware store, and 51 euros later, I have a new one, pop it back in, and we're taking hard showers again, and you can wash your hands without a trickle, and
flush the toilet. You still have
flush the
water
toilet,
in the entire house.
Crazy.
It's awesome.
But I didn't film any of that
No.
because it was really kind of urgent in that sense. Once I took that off, I'm like, okay, let me just get this. I wasn't really thinking about filming, but I filmed the whole RO installation, and we got our new dishwasher in. I got that. So that's the video this week. All right, I've got a couple of projects I'm going to do here today in this downstairs kitchen. So this thing here, this old unit's coming out, and there is so this is a hot wire that comes from behind the stove out of the main electrical line that comes into this kitchen. And so I'm going to mount an outlet over here after I get this thing out. Then I'm going to put this in the equation, and it's a reverse osmosis system. And I got one upstairs. It works really great. It may not be too bad to do because it looks like they've got some of the stuff already in place that I might be able just to tap into. So we'll see how it goes. And then this is a dishwasher opening. There's the old dishwasher there. They're coming tomorrow to install that. So I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned out here, and I'm gonna clean this up, get all this old stuff out, and get ready to put the new stuff in. I'm gonna take the pressure bladder out. I'm gonna empty it. I might save it. Maybe somebody could use it down the road. This stuff's pretty old. This is where you get your filtered water, but it also has a CO2 cartridge in the back of it, and it's for Frizzante if you want the sparkling water. But honestly, it's really in the way. I need the counter space more than I need that. I drink some Frizzante, Marisa does too, but not enough to really warrant keeping something like this in here. So it's going to go as well. Again, I'll either sell it locally or I'll donate it to somebody that could use it. So I got the old faucet out. I got to clean that up. These are held on. These just sit in the hole like so. And the stem bolt is just on the bottom. I had to take my watch off to reach in there. I had to pull all the drainage out too, so I could get up in there. I'm gonna leave it out until I get everything back together again. But it's not, I mean, it's not a horribly difficult job if you have some skill to do these. The other reason we decided to go with the RO system down here, this comes with the faucet. Oh, sorry. This comes with the faucet. This faucet, this old faucet here was leaking. And, you know, I could have gone in and fixed it, but we really wanted RO upstairs and downstairs. So, all right, I got it all cleaned out. I got a fan on this because I don't know if you can see the floor is a little wet. I mopped it. I've got some water coming out of this. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut the water off up here. I'm going to take that faucet out. And then I'm going to kind of figure out where I'm going to put the RO, probably over here. And once I figure that out, I'll know where I want to put my outlet. Yeah. So it's an outdoor. I thought it would be better because it's underneath the sink. So I thought it'd be a nice way to do this. I can put the wire through the side there, and so I'm gonna work on that as soon as this floor dries, because water and electricity doesn't mix. All right, I'm gonna mount the box right here. The way I do these in these walls, if you've seen some other videos where I'm trying to you put the plastic insert in, right? But what I found in these walls is that they're old and they crumble pretty significantly. So what I do is I use this stuff here, different brand names. So I go through quite a bit of it as I'm putting pictures up and whatnot. So basically, I'm gonna put this adhesive in the hole with the insert, like so. And then when it dries, it'll expand a little bit and it'll dry. It'll lock that insert in place, and that way nothing's going to move down the road. So let me finish tidying up this box, and then I've got to shut the power off and run the wires to the outlet. I got the outlet in. It wasn't real easy because it's still kind of far back there, but it works. You hear the fan running. Hear the fan. It's plugged in. There's that outlet. There's a dual outlet. I didn't need it. I didn't need both of them, but there's one. And there's the other. Working great. All right. Now for the water stuff. Whew. Let's unbox this thing. This is not sponsored, by the way. I paid for this. All right, so you get your RO system here with the filters. You got a pre-filter and the RO filter. The pre-filter is good for a year. The RO filter is good for up to 2 years. probably won't last that long here because there's a lot of calcium in the water. And I just anticipate they're going to plug up probably six to 10 months. Some tubing. Instructions. And these are picture instructions. You don't need to know Italian. They just, they draw it out for you. All right, more tubing, fittings, miscellaneous stuff that you're going to need. Put it together. And then this is the faucet. So this is the first thing we put in. The faucet in, obviously. It's a very nice faucet. I'm running out of cabinet space here. It's a very nice faucet. So your faucet, this is for the main water here. This one does the main water. This one does the RO. It'll mount like so, and then this will come out like that. You see it's the same way. Now the water line in this one, if you remember the stem from this, the old one, it's just a piece of all thread, just brass all thread. It's solid, but this one's hollow. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. It's hollow, and this is where the RO water goes in. And then it comes out the middle right there of that. So your main water will come out around that, RO will come around in the middle. The only thing I suggest, and it's common sense, when you run hot water through this, if you want to get RO after, let the RO run for a second because it'll be hot, unless you like hot water. All right. So I'm going to try. This is going to go here, but first we have to put down the collar, which I have to find. I think this is a valve. This is the T valve, okay. That's for the waste. Here we go. So, new water lines. There's the nut to tighten it down when you get the plates on it. And these are the miscellaneous parts that you need. Quick connects, gaskets. There's a collar. And there's a spacer. So this one doesn't need the spacer. So this is the spacer that it would go underneath. And if you have a really thin, sink, you would put the spacer in. This one I don't think needs a spacer. I'm gonna take a measurement of it real quick just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't need the spacer. Let me see what it says. If it's from 0.1 to 10 millimeters thick, you need the spacer. If it's 11 to 50 millimeters thick, you don't need the spacer. So I'm gonna measure. This might need the spacer. It might only be. It looks like it's about 10 millimeters. You guys can attest. I own several tape measures. I never can seem to find them. I put stuff back where it belongs. I don't know. I'm not blaming my wife. These things just have little legs, I think, at night, and they walk off. All right, so let's take a look and see. So we're about, this one's a little thinner. So this is gonna need the spacer. It's about 9 millimeters. So we'll put the spacer on. So spacer goes underneath, but this goes on top. So let's see here. So this has an O-ring on the bottom that goes to seal, and there's a little lip on the top. So this is where it rides. So you want to get that correct, and we'll get it all centered up later, but they have it down. They have the ribbed part down, the smooth part up. That makes sense. Okay. So Here. And then this goes, so this goes in here like so. So the stem's going to go through this. Actually, we're going to go up like this because there's a, yeah. The stem goes through here, and we will, okay, the thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you put your water lines in before you go to screw this in. I did a test fit, make sure it fit correctly, and it does. The water line's marked with red, and there's a little red dot. I don't know if you can see that little red dot in there. Little red dot on the hot side. And believe it or not, these are just hand tight. You can try to get a little wrench down in there, but I don't know what you could. They shouldn't leak. They got an O-ring on the bottom, and they should do just fine. So okay. All right, now then we're gonna shove this down here, and like that. Okay, I'm gonna pop the spacer on and the locking mechanism. Make sure we're set, we're not set correctly. There we go. Centered. And we're going to tighten that up. Nice and tight. That works. All right, I got the hoses hooked up to the faucet and the valves. It took a little bit because these are ball valves, and I had to get them out of the other fittings and get them back in here. Now I'm making sure the water's on, there's no leaks. And now I've got to hook up the RO system, and then I can put the drain back in. All right, so I've got it set kind of where I want it. I'm going to leave some extra tubing so I can move this around, get to these filters easily. Unfortunately, this is the best place to put it and I'm going to lose that space over there, but that's okay. I don't know that's really being used all that much. So now what I got to do, I got to take this thing here, and it needs to go up here on this. And again, that's just finger tight. It doesn't have to be over tightened. And then it's pretty simple here. This goes in the bottom. You just push up, and then it's locked in. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna cut it about right there, I think. And that's where I want it to be. Let's see if this works. So I'm gonna put it. This one goes right there. I'm going to cut it, and then it goes in, it doesn't come back out. Okay, so there's that one. That's the line that comes out. The filtered water comes out of there, goes up into the faucet, comes out of the top. Now we've got to do, oops, lost my light. We got to do I could do the wastewater next, maybe. And I'm gonna do the filtered, or the water in. Okay, so water in is going to be a little different. There's a compression fitting. It's going to fit up in there. The thing doesn't pivot on me. Is it all the way seated up? I'm going to put that back down there a little bit like that. Okay. And this one here I'm going to cut about there. I'm going to run it behind this. Okay. And it won't come back out. Okay, so that's in. I did this one neater. I did the one upstairs. I didn't cut any of the lines upstairs. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the drain back in. And I'm gonna see if this, okay, I already see a potential problem, so let me fix this real quick. Come on. Okay. So what I need, because this is gonna, they had the dishwasher drain on this side, and it's gonna be up against the RO. So I'm gonna switch it. Okay, and you go in there. You go there. Okay. And let me tighten these up here. These just need to be finger tight again. You don't need to put a wrench on it. Oh, I lost a washer. Shoot. Where'd the washer come from? Ah, I didn't see that. Oh, I got it right the first time. Check it out. Sweet. Okay. It's on. We'll just check them all, make sure they're all tight. Okay, now then, this is for wastewater. So when you use an RO system, you have a pretty significant amount of wastewater. You get about, I think the numbers are like 40% of the water, you know, is wasted or used. I can't remember which way it is. It's either wasted or it's used. All right. So it just pushes it back into the drain here. So yeah, I was able to use that one. So I didn't have to install the one that came with the kit. which is a good thing. Save some more doing. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this about here, and I'm gonna plumb it over. It does use pressure, so it can be pressurized. I'm gonna leave this. No, I'm gonna cut that again. Okay, so there it's in. I just got to plug it in. I'm gonna let this water dry before I do that, and we'll see how it works. Back in a flash, and I gotta cap that too so it doesn't leak. All right, I got it plugged in. Shut this light off. See if you can see those lights a little better. You see the lights? It's running. Give it a minute. Water's on. Let's see. Do we have any leaks in the drain pipe? I don't see any. This is the dishwasher drain. I just put it back on temporarily. They're gonna put a new one in tomorrow when they hook up my dishwasher, my new one. Okay, let's check the RO. So it makes a little, oh, you know what? Hang on. You gotta turn the water valve back on here. Make sure we don't have any leaks. It's all good to go. Make sure there's no leaks here. It's good to go. All right, now it should go. After it builds up a little. Let's see. This would be embarrassing if it doesn't work. Get all the air out of it. There it goes. Woo yeah! That's RO filtered water. Same stuff you get in a bottle without the plastic. All right, cool. Now I gotta clean up. Look at this mess. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that video. When I come to the dishwasher tomorrow, I'll try to get either some video or just some still pictures of it. I don't really like to intrude on other workers and how they do things, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Got the dishwasher in, and it's running right now. You see the light right there shows it's running, and it's not leaking. So it's good.
Thank God for no mercy.
Yeah, now we got to do a deep clean, and I'm gonna figure out
The island.
island.
here.
We're gonna put an island right here.
Yeah, I was thinking going this way
Yeah. So
that
yeah.
we can put the chairs around that way.
Yeah, I gotta take that light and sconce out, tie those wires off so this can set back, and we'll have the electrician move the switches because it's not gonna fit. It's gonna stop. The refrigerator's gonna come about right there. So we'll have him move the switches if possible. Yeah. So anyway. There we are with that, and then I'll start making beer soon.
So
Next week, I've got video of a sagra we went to in Pashano.
Yeah.
It got rained out, but we still
we still managed to sit
do
and
it.
have dinner.
And I got video of a political sagra festival that we went to as well.
Festa de l'Unità.
We went to the thing just for the food,
local.
not the political
Down the
stuff.
street.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
People were listening to the
Well,
guy,
yeah,
but
okay.
I wasn't. I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so that'll be next week, and yeah. Thanks to all of our new subscribers. We're getting new subscribers every week. Big shout out. Thanks to our current subscribers. Hey, let us know what kind of content you want, and
Yeah.
we film a lot of different stuff. I'm just not really sure what to put up every week. We'll try to get some stuff in for you. Whether you want to see recipes, you want to see either one of us
Yeah.
cooking, you want to see home improvement as we're doing it, you want to see these medieval towns we visit,
Yeah.
the festivals we go to, whatever it is, within reason.
And hopefully
we'll show
next
you.
month,
Yeah.
September will be the start of the work.
If you guys
we're
want to
hoping.
see houses, apartments for sale, whatever, let us
Yeah.
know. We're happy to do it.
We're actually, I have to get in touch with the gentleman that he's selling a beautiful estate. I'll let you guys know
Yeah.
once we film that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's supposed to be really nice. It even has an olive oil museum on the underground floor. So that's got to be interesting. We're going to go check it out.
Yeah, we will. All right, like and subscribe. We'll see you next Sunday.
Ciao.
Ciao.